Good morning and welcome to Mayor's Weekly. Pleased to have you with us. I hope you're enjoying this most pleasant weather that we're having. We're now into the new fiscal year, 2021. I'm excited about that. Clearly the year will bring challenges, but what I know at this point is it's going to bring many opportunities for this city to do things and move along as we notch it up and move to the next level of this city. And so many good things happening in this city. And this morning I have Peter Cosmiano joining us, and we're going to talk about an event titled Red Rock Tuesday that will take place at the Walker County Lake this Tuesday morning. Is that correct, Peter?
Yes, sir.
Just a little refresher about Walker County Lake. Early in my first term here at the city, we set out to annex Walker County Lake into the city. The players that we had to have in place were in place favorable to that annexation, and it had been worked on for extended periods of time in the past, but we got the players together, and by the time we started to the time we wrapped up the annexation, it took 3 weeks. It's been a great add to the city. It's allowed us to do things to make enhancements there, work in conjunction with the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, and Walker County Lake has proven to be a gem for outdoor recreation, whether you like to fish, archery, or just simply get outside and enjoy nature. And we're about to get some really top drawer publicity on this facility, and I said it's going to happen Tuesday morning. Peter Cosmiano has been in the throes of making this happen for some time. And Peter, if you would just share what's going to happen on Tuesday and the publicity we'll get, that sort of thing, because I know it just bodes well for our city.
Well, we've got a great opportunity, Mayor. On Tuesday, October the 6th, WBRC out of Birmingham and with the Freshwater Land Trust, they do a program called Red Rock Tuesdays, and they go out and film live segments that go on Good Day Alabama, and they usually do it along some of the outdoor recreation opportunities there around Birmingham. To my knowledge, this might be the first time that they've recorded and showcased some areas outside of the Birmingham metro area that aren't necessarily a part of what they normally do. And so we're really pleased to have them interested in the Walker County Lake and what the city is doing out there. I think this is largely in part to the Health Action Partnership. Elise Peters and Jenny Short, they're tied in with the Health Action Partnership and the Freshwater Land Trust, but they're going to be coming out and filming and showcasing the archery park that we have out there that we put in with the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources about a year or two ago. They're also going to be showcasing some of the trails and the opportunities for hiking at the lake, and something that we're really excited about is they're going to be showcasing a project that our local Rotary Club has been involved with. And so the Rotary Club had an idea of putting in a birding platform that resembles a nest. We have a pair of nesting eagles out there at Walker County Lake, and birding is popular out there, but they're going to do a grand opening for that birding platform. Really need to come out and see it, because when you're coming up the trail, it looks like a bird's nest. And so the Rotary has done a good job of coming out and helping clear trails, building that, adding some bridges, adding some signage. And so we're glad that that organization has kind of adopted and taken interest in the outdoor recreation and the opportunities out at the lake. The general public is absolutely welcome to attend. We encourage that. There will be some members of the Rotary Club, but as well, we would like to invite anybody that wants to come and possibly be a part of the live broadcast. We ask that everybody wear a mask out there because of the current situation and the sponsors of the Red Rock Tuesdays and Freshwater Land Trust. And so we want everybody to come out, dress as casual. It starts at arrival is about 6:45 to 7 o'clock out at the lake, and the filming will be out there at start at about 7:20. So the live feed. We'll have the mayor, but we'll also have the commissioner and the deputy commissioner of the department of DCNR, and so we're excited that they're going to come out and be a part of this event.
Peter, what through our annexation, it did open the door for us to lend a great deal of support in making enhancements at the Walker County Lake, and I know over the last couple of weeks. Our folks in Park and Rec have been there doing a number of things. We deploy our equipment, labor there, and before the annexation, it was a little problem with doing that. And but maybe touch on a little bit of some of the things that we've been doing there in preparation for this event.
Well, I think after the annexation, we were able to provide some maintenance, some equipment, and some manpower to just keeping up and repairing some of the trail work out there. I think if you come out, when you come into the lake and the trail that goes out to the birding platform, they've basically regraded and graveled a dirt path out there that makes it a little bit more accessible. Our bush hogs have been out there a couple of times just cleaning up things around the lake to make it easier for the fishermen to have access to the water. And they also maintain the archery park, and so a lot of trees out there that need to be taken away. And our city vehicles and our city brush trucks and our city log trucks have been out there picking up those things. But our Parks and Recreation maintenance crew, led by Kevin Laird, has done a wonderful job, and they're always willing to help out at the lake. And so I think it's been a really community effort between the Health Action Partnership, the Rotary Club, the city, and our involvement to make that a premier destination, a facility for people to come and enjoy the outdoors. And it's a beautiful time of the year to be out there as well.
Peter, I'm working from memory, and you may know or may not know the Walker County Lake property. It's important to know that through annexation, we don't own the property. It still belongs to the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. That, as I said, with annexation, we could provide police protection and do other things at that facility. But that particular annexation, I believe, involves about 400 acres in total, or somewhat, and I want to think is about 130 surface acres of water. Do you know, Peter?
Around 130, maybe 140. There's a lot of land that around that lake area that is pretty much underdeveloped, and so there's opportunities for some more trails and some more recreational opportunities out there.
Well, and I know there's been some work on grants through the Health Action Partnership to do things. I've been told about their visions of things they'd like to have, and so I think that where we're at, we will continue to see enhancements there. Now, you mentioned that this is probably the first for Red Rock Tuesday outside maybe the Birmingham metro area, and that's exciting for me. And to see those things, I was talking with some of our leadership just a few days ago when the Birmingham Humane Society, when we were able to convince those folks to run our animal shelter, one of the best moves that's been made in this city in years. Our shelter, as I understand it today, is the only shelter that they operate outside of Birmingham. And so that relationship with that Birmingham area and people taking notice, and I look at what's going on in residential development in our city, and while you could go out, I guess, and put your finger on it, I have to believe that folks are moving here from larger metropolitan areas, because that's got to be a driver for our residential growth. And the publicity, this will get big time exposure, because WBRC, probably their market area is going to be all of Jefferson, Walker, probably Winston, Blount counties, that sort of thing. So.
Yep, it is. It's a really good segment. The Red Rock Tuesdays. J.J. Pruitt is the personality that will be out here joining us, and along with the Freshwater Land Trust and their administrators. And so there's a lot of wonderful things that are happening in Jasper, and this is just another opportunity for us to get that information out and maybe shout it from the rooftops and show what the advantages and the positive things that are happening within our city and the surrounding area.
Yeah. Well, as I mentioned, today marks the first day of the new fiscal year. We do not know precisely what our numbers will look like, but we do know enough that they will be good. Reading just yesterday, and it's so unfortunate about Birmingham. Tuscaloosa's been hit hard with COVID, cutbacks, furloughing of people, that sort of thing. Our council, we want to probably sit down in late November. We get past the election, give our best take on what the economy might look like in the coming year, and begin to identify some things that we need to do, want to do in this city. And from a recreational perspective, there are 2 or 3 things out there bubbling up that are big time. I support. I'm going to carry the flag with all energy I can carry the flag with, and soliciting the council's financial support of these projects. So I'm excited about Jasper. I hope you are. It's a great place to live. There's a lot being talked about now, with all COVID and other things. A lot of people are moving out of major metropolitan areas. Last evening I was talking with a gentleman that had connections in California. Of course, Birmingham's nowhere near the size of Los Angeles, but how residential developments 2 to 3 hours out of Los Angeles are just going like gangbusters, because people are leaving the big cities. So I think Jasper is poised to see some really nice growth over the next few years. And certainly this sort of publicity, you can't quantify the value of it, but it has tremendous value for the reputation, image of our city.
Oh, absolutely. It's Walker County Lake is just one of the facilities and amenities that we have within the city and within the surrounding area. I think that can be more attractive to some people that are looking for alternatives to Birmingham, or that are looking for an easier commute. So we're excited about that. Outdoor recreation seems to be at the forefront right now in the current environment, and we want to be able to keep on providing opportunities and resources for people to get out and get healthier.
Yeah. Peter, we'll wrap up on this, but you out to the Walker County Lake, you want to walk the trails, if you want to do the archery thing, if you want to go out and have a picnic lunch, it doesn't cost you a penny, does it?
It doesn't cost a thing to get out there. The only services are because it is a state lake are fishing fees.
Yeah.
And so there's some minimal fishing fees to get out there. There's some services that you could rent a boat, rent a kayak, but if you just want to go out there and enjoy nature, you can drive out there and park and stay as long as it's open.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, Peter, thank you so much for what you're doing in these efforts. As I said, it really bodes well for our city, and reaching out to our Park and Rec folks and thank them for the work they've done. I had photos that came to me yesterday about the work, and they have done a splendid job in making sure that the facility looks the way we want it to look. So it represents Jasper well, and I'm excited about Tuesday, looking forward to it. As Peter mentioned, if you up that time of morning and would like to come, we'd be delighted to have you, and we'll have a nice filming there and generate some nice publicity for our city. So pleased to have you with us today, and as always, we welcome your questions, and we'll provide prompt answers if you send them our way. We'll look forward to seeing you next week.